first show at the Horseman.
Exactly.
Our first show of the new year.
It's true. We're back.
And
got new things coming.
And speaking of New Year's, we're going to end part 4 with the 30 worst TNA and WWE moments of 2014.
That's right. The
stinkers of 2014
how were the old
from TNA and WWE. Because, you know, even the big boys, even they do stinking things.
That's right.
Even they have bad ideas. Even they have
on the free agent market, on the local shows, they have some bad ideas. But you know what? The top companies also have bad ideas. And you know what?
I mean, even we do.
We have bad ideas.
I mean, they're very small.
There's some bad ideas.
But we do.
We do have some bad ideas.
Stinkers, yeah. And trust me, there may be a few that get through the cracks and make it to our during 2015. So
that's true. That's totally true. Well, we're going to talk about number 30. Poor Brodus.
Oh yeah, Big Tough Brodus.
Yes, Brodus Clay the Funkasaurus.
Which was supposed to be coming in as a big tough guy.
Yes.
Who got turned into a stupid dinosaur that danced. Okay, your career's over.
Yeah. It says, how can anyone expect anyone to care about you when instead of being pushed as a monster heel, you're dancing joke? TNA picked him up, which seemed like a good fit for both parties. His debut was lackluster without any hype. He just walked out there with Ethan Carter. In his first match, he beat Shark Boy. Then he was...
Albert here. I just want to thank the people at Appropriality, Mike Hogan and Justin Carter, for all their time and effort of putting me on this show. I want to be talking about the 80s. I want to just thank them so much for letting me talk about the 80s. Hulk Hogan, Mr. T, Mr. Perfect, Hillbilly Jim, Magnum P.I. All of the great things of the 80s. And I'm even going to be reading letters from you fans that love Jeff Salvage, because you're going to love me, Mr. Jeff Salvage. So in the new year of 2015, if they'll have me back, I'm going to be back. And I'm going to be here to talk about the 80s.
So don't forget to say your prayers.
God is great, God is good. Let us thank Him for our food. And also, don't forget to take your vitamins. I like the Flintstones, buddy. So take your vitamins, gummies, chalky, I don't care. Just take them and come back to Top Appropriality to hear all of what I got to say about the 80s and how Dirty 30 has got to go. It's all about the 80s. See you next time. Right here, made in the 80s with Jeff Salvage.
What?
Yep.
That's true.
It's all about. It's still been about the authority the whole time.
Now they're back, so I go, who will start Raw? I wonder.
I wonder.
Number 3, Dixie versus MVP. That's another thing too. MVP comes in the face. Dixie's the heel. Blah 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 blah.
He gets rid of Dixie as the heel authority figure, and immediately turns heel.
What? Are they going to the WWE headquarters and stealing out bad writing stuff they don't use and say, hey, we gotta use this?
That's true.
It seems that way sometimes.
Number 2, that's not what anonymous means.
Oh, not that.
The return of the evil laptop. Now, you would think that any of the announcers would state the obvious. It was Hornswoggle.
It was Hornswoggle.
But no one did that. Even the next week, no one bothered to mention the mystery had already been solved.
No. Never. It was on your product. It's probably on the network. But you don't. It's just back. No, it's Hornswoggle. Maybe it was Anderson this time. Maybe it was Mr. Kennedy or Mr. Anderson, whatever he goes by.
Hornswoggle's under the ring, and he's typing all that stuff up. And my gosh, the end of it was like, over and over and over and over and over again. They did that damn noise.
I know.
Horrible. Number 1.
Number 1. Impact is canceled. We all saw this coming.
Oh, sorry.
Most actually wondered what took so long. After being on Spike TV for 9 years. Ooh, cruising
Didn't
for a
even
bruiser.
know it.
I know. TNA Impact was canceled. Lucky for them, Spike let them stick around for a few more months to find a new home. Ain't that sweet of Spike?
Isn't that sweet?
That was sweet, and they found a new home. Less people watching, but they found a new home. Boy, are they're gonna just be all over themselves when the new ratings come in for the first show.
Cock and jerk.
1, it's gonna be live, smart.
First one. After that, never again.
Yeah. Not even WCW in their dying years was a wrestling company as sad as TNA was in 2014.
That's true.
One talent after the next left.
Bye-bye.
And we essentially had lame duck booking for months. No one got over. Nothing seemed to matter. Finally, Dixie did find a new home on Destination America, which is seen in 40 million homes. 40 million less homes than
That's
Spike.
true.
40 million.
Less.
So hey, look, if you think Zero starts off as good, you'll be happy.
Yep.
This is not good, no matter how the company may try to spin it. And an hour of Mike TNA hosting Impact recap every Saturday isn't going to cut it.
Nope.
In 2010, TNA was excited, felt that maybe, just maybe, they could someday compete with the WWE. There's virtually no chance of that happening now. TNA has no one to blame but Dixie, themselves.
That's true.
They had a great cable clearance with a network that supported them. They completely blew it.
That's true. And that is all of the countdown on the horrible 2014 things. But we want to just give you
Real quickly.
word very quickly what's coming up this coming up week. It's in the coming weeks. In the coming weeks, word is going around. Jib Salvage, I know y'all enjoyed that, is trying to interview an indie star.
Free agent.
That's true.
Free
That's true.
agent.
That's true. We
There's
don't say that anymore.
It's 2015.
2015. New words. A free agent. So they're saying Jib Salvage is trying to interview a free agent. I thought we were the ones that did that. He's taking a job. So we'll see how that goes.
What do you expect from him? Is there any free agents out there from the 80s? Because there may be somebody from the 80s.
That's true. So we'll see how that goes in the coming weeks. Also,
plus with Global Force is having their show with New Japan Pro next week. We're going to do a little WWE TNA big show here. You've got TNA. I'm sorry. I'll take the WWE roster, and we're going to put them together in about 12 matches, I think it is. And we're going to call it the WrestleMania for Glory.
The WrestleMania for Glory.
It's the only ones we really know about. Is champions only. So only world champions. Everything else will be different type matches. So we will talk about that next week and a whole lot more.
A ton more. Of course, ProWrestlingTees.com and RMVideo.com, of course.
And countdowns.
And
we'll see. Maybe Jeb Savage.
Maybe Jib Salvage will be here.
Because he said
he'll tease who this free agent star is.
Unless he gets it. Unless he gets it this week.
He might get it this week. You never know. Plus, don't forget, we'll also go over other news, which will be about our free agents.
We're going to begin on a big countdown.
Countdown for the WrestleMania. The top WrestleMania is leading to WrestleMania 31. All that and so much more starting next week as we got rid of the old this week and we're going into the new.
That's right. For I'm Mike Hogan.
And I'm Justin Cott.
And I want to thank you again for watching us this week. And we hope to see you next week right here. Top Rope Reality on YouTube.